What's up? What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a great day. I want to give you guys some Silvergate news. Some hot news that's been out lately. Silvergate has failed to be able to put out its yearly statement due to a lot of accounting errors or lack of accounting, which means they just don't have enough money to justify what they have going on at Silvergate. And as you guys know, Silvergate is basically a crypto bank. Crypto.com use them, which they have severed ties with Silvergate. Paxos use them. They have severed ties with them. Gemini has used them. They severed ties with them. Since all this has come out, FTX used them. CEO has severed ties with them since this came out. So everybody's running for cover right now when it comes to Silvergate. And they are all saying that they don't have exposure to the Silvergate issue that's going on right now. And we don't know that to be true, obviously, because when you look at how the cryptocurrency industry has operated for a while now, when you look at Three Arrows Capital, when we look at a lot of these other things that have gone down, FTX, BlockFi, all these guys, Luna, they all say that they don't have exposure. And then as the story moves on, you realize what type of exposure they do have that they didn't give you at the beginning. So could this be the next Black Swan event in crypto? Depending on the exposure of these companies, it very well could. Binance is also tied up with Silvergate, but they have not come out and said that they don't have exposure to the situation that's going on. So Silvergate right now has not come out and said that they are not a viable bank, but all signs point to the fact that they may no longer be viable. And if Silvergate goes to bankruptcy, what's going to happen with the people that have exposure? We're going to see. The stock plummeted roughly about 50% when this came out, and then it crashed the cryptocurrency market pretty bad. So Bitcoin lost 5% in a matter of an hour when this came out. And you come over here, over 200 million worth of crypto was liquidated in less than an hour. So people are not liquidating cryptocurrencies from the market. About 140 billion of market cap came out within a matter of a couple hours. When this later on at this news was brought out earlier in the day, but later on that night is when the market crashed. The market finally reacted to the news. So something's going on with Silvergate. People know a lot more than we know that are on the inside, and they liquidated the market. But every big cryptocurrency exchange, every big cryptocurrency centralized exchange has used Silvergate, along with some other big names have used Silvergate. It was the cryptocurrency bank. It was where people went to get cryptocurrency loans. And it's hard to believe that none of them have exposure to the situation, but we're going to see who actually does have exposure, because I don't believe that Silvergate is going to be able to come out of this and be viable. If they do, they will not be as viable as they once were. And we're going to see probably some liquidation of assets, some liquidation of loans, some liquidation of capital. So this very well could be an event within the cryptocurrency market that lingers for a little while, much like the FTX situation, BlockFi situation, Celsius situation, Luna situation, Three Arrows Capital situation, and the list goes on and on and on, right? So this is just another shoe to drop in the cryptocurrency market, where it looks like Silvergate cannot account for their balance sheet, and it's causing a lot of issues in the market right now, as well as it should, because they were the cryptocurrency bank. And looks like they may have not been doing business the way that they should, and they got themselves into a little bit of trouble. But that seems to be the common theme with all these big name players that have fallen recently over the past 24 months in crypto. But Silvergate just seems to be the latest shoe to drop. We do have to see who does really have exposure to this situation. I would not just take people's word for it at this point that they do not have exposure, because, this is the same song and dance that we've heard for a long time. When things like this happen, nobody has exposure, and then you come to find out that everybody has exposure. So be careful, and pay attention to this situation. Pay attention to what's going on, because this could really have it did have a negative impact on the cryptocurrency market, and depending on the exposure that each one of them have, it could actually play a bigger role in the cryptocurrency market moving forward. And Binance has not come out and said what if they do or do not have exposure to the Silvergate situation. So everybody else has made a statement. Binance has not made a statement. So we are still, as of the recording of this video, waiting on the statement from Binance to see whether or not they do or they don't, or whether or not they say they do or they don't. But we will see as the days and weeks and maybe months move on, how much exposure everybody did have. But keep in mind, guys, everybody says they don't have exposure until they're exposed. So we will see what happens with Silvergate. There's my Silvergate update, guys. We talked about it on my live a couple times, but I thought it was worthy of a video. Go ahead and like the channel, like this video, subscribe to this channel, share this thing out. I'll bring it to you guys raw and uncut. Every single time something like this happens, we'll stay on top of it. I'll bring you guys the updates as they come in, and appreciate your guys' time, and have a great day.